Sham elections at gunpoint by Russian soldiers are taking place in temporarily occupied Ukrainian territories. The Ukrainian Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated on the eve of the fake elections that the results will not have legal consequences for the temporarily occupied territories, and the organizers of the pseudo-elections will be held accountable.
All persons involved in the conduct of pseudo-elections, including the leadership of the Russian Federation, representatives of occupation administrations, and electoral bodies, must be brought to account. We also initiate the imposition of new international sanctions against them, from a statement of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine.
World community also declared non-recognition of Russian pseudo-elections, so they were criticized by the UN, the European Union and the USA.
Russia's actions demonstrate its blatant disregard of UN Charter principles like respect for state sovereignty and territorial integrity, which underpin global security and stability. The United States will never recognize the Russian Federation's claims to any of Ukraine's sovereign territory, and we remind any individuals who may support Russia's sham elections in Ukraine, including by acting as so-called international observers, that they may be subject to sanctions and visa restrictions. Antony Blinken, U.S. Secretary of State, on the website of the U.S. Department of State.
To legitimize the pseudo-elections, the occupiers attracted so-called international observers. They do not represent authoritative organizations such as an OSCE. And moreover, according to Russian laws, these so-called observers are approved directly by the country's leadership. Everything is done for the appearance of legitimacy.
The illegal elections being held in the occupied territories of Ukraine can be seen as an attempt by the Kremlin to demonstrate its control over these territories, when that control is challenged on so many other fronts. The intention is to project an image of normality. Ben Noble, Associate Professor of Russian Politics at University College London, from an article of The Guardian.
The Ukrainian authorities called on the local population not to take part in the pseudo-elections. At the same time, the occupiers use them not only for the sake of their own legitimization. The Center for National Resistance reports that after voting, men receive summonses to the military registration and enlistment offices. So at the same time, mobilization is carried out during pseudo-elections. Reported by Serhiy Kulias, UATV News.